Hey folks, look what I have here, a new Oral-B Water Flosser Advanced. Deep cleans below the gum line. We've got a handle charger, 2 nozzles. This is the box. There's the back of the box. Number 1, Oral-B Oxyjet technology. Let's open it up and have a look. So we'll start off with the stick here. This should open up fairly easily, I hope. There we go. We don't want to destroy the box, do we? Okay, and open. Come on, you. They make it surprisingly tough. Come on. Huh. It's stuck here on the tab. There we go. Okay. This way up. Okay. Water Flosser Advanced Quick Start Guide. All right, you got your on-off button, on-demand button. Activates water stream only when button is pressed down for increased control and less mess. So I guess this button just turns it on and starts shooting continuously until you turn it off. And if you just want to use it when you want to use it, this is like a soft on. You know, just press it. As long as you're pressing, it works. And you take it off, it turns off. You've got intense, medium, and sensitive. So I guess you can choose your mode, which is going to change the pressure, the intensity of the water. Okay, so what do we get in the package? Let's open it up. Which way? I guess this way opens, and that allows this to come out. Okay, this is the base. Now you might have seen me do a teardown in the past of something similar to a water flosser. This has also a filling opening right there. So you add water to this reservoir, and I guess that's it. It just clicks closed. Is that it? I guess so. There's no way to slide this thing out as far as I can tell. What is this? Unlock. So there is a way to unlock it by pushing it down. Okay, here, I'll leave the sticker on. Can we unlock this? Yeah, it does come down. So this whole reservoir, oh, there's the lock. It looks like it's locked there. So if you press this button, yeah, it slides out. And there's the straw in the middle. Okay, so it sucks up water through this thing, goes into here, and shoots out the end. Those are other, oh, it's working. I guess it's charged partially from the factory. There it is, nickel metal hydride, type 3720, made in China. Okay, and that's the reservoir. I guess to clean it easier, right? Or maybe to fill it up easier. Anyway, let's get this in here. Slides in on the track. Okay, remember to open this reservoir up, press this button, and then it slides out. Otherwise it clicks in there. Okay, what else do we have in here? Over on this side, I see, okay, we have our 2 tips. Let's open this up. Man, I need a knife for this. They really package them well, don't they? There, I'll break it through like this. Okay, there's one. This to me looks just like a very fine tip. No brush heads. Oh, it goes in. Now I wonder why that is. I guess it's gonna be pushed out when the water squirts. I hope I didn't just break it. But that's it there. Okay, let's open the other one up. This one, a little different design. I'm not sure what in the world this thing does. Does that let me open and close? What the heck is this thing? Well, we'll find out. But that's it there. It rotates. It looks like that little wheel spins around inside. And yeah, shoots out the end as well. I don't know. Weird. We'll find out. Okay, there's more in here. We have Advanced Water Flosser. This must be the manual. Yeah. Instructions. So it talks about charging it. Click, adding water to the reservoir, and that thing there, when it's up, it shoots a stream, and when it's down, it spiralizes. You see? That's what that switch is for. Empty the water, remove it. You can dishwasher the thing if you want. Okay, that's good to know. Enough with the instructions for now. What else is in here? The charging unit. This is a hefty piece of gear here. It's almost heavier than the entire thing, this little puck here. So this plugs into the wall, and there's your charger. Okay, personal hygiene appliance, made in China, universal voltage. It'll plug in pretty much anywhere in the world, and you'll be guaranteed for it to work. So that's good. All right, so let's give this a shot. I'm gonna put this one in first. Clicks in. It looks like you can rotate it pretty much any direction you want. And you remove it. How do you remove this thing? Do you push on this? Yeah. Okay, you see this? This is a button, you press on it, and it activates a release. So you can click it in. It's hard to get off. As soon as you press this, it comes off easily. Okay? So give me a moment. I'm gonna fill this up with, I'm gonna get a cup, fill it with water, and then we're gonna see what this puppy does. I'm not gonna add too much water to it. Hang on a second. Oh, it won't stand without that thing. It'll drop over. You need this guy, otherwise it won't stand up. Okay, I'm adding water to the reservoir. And I got a cup here. Water has been added. Let's get this thing in here. Now this is probably not the way you should add water normally. You probably want to use this little guy here to open it and add water. And here's a cup. Let's try the, make sure this is pointing the right direction. And we'll try the on-demand, okay? There it goes. Now, contrary to what I was saying before, that little thing on the inside is now pushed in. It won't come out. I'm gonna have to grab some tweezers and pull it out again. That's the on-demand. Okay. Okay, if you hold it at a certain angle, notice what happens. The straw at the bottom goes above the level of the water, and then you lose water power. So just if you see that you're losing it, because I'm holding it sideways here on the on-demand thing, notice how I have no water shooting out anymore. And then as I turn it, I get water again. So just keep that in mind. I mean, usually when you're brushing, you're gonna go like this, you know, you're gonna be all over the place. And there's a good chance that the straw is gonna be above the water at some point in time. I don't know how they could design that to be better. Perhaps have several straws that kind of fan out on the base so that they can pick up from no matter what corner the water's in. But yeah, this design, unfortunately, once you get about halfway there, it's losing the ability, especially if you're brushing with this sideways. And then obviously the on-demand, the continuous shooting just turns it on, and now it just shoots. Okay. And then you turn it off, and it's off. I have to try the different modes. What is this? There's sensitive, I think it says there, medium, and intense. So let's, I can't press on the modes while I'm working with this thing because it won't work. I'll end up shooting the wrong thing. I'm gonna dump the water too because it's almost full. I don't think this will last a huge amount of time, so you're gonna have to refill it a few times probably because it shoots pretty fast. I mean, look, I've got this much water left. I barely used it. See that? So, okay, let's go to intense. We're on intense. Okay, and what does intense feel like? Okay, that's intense. Let's go to sensitive. Sounds like it's less powerful. Medium. Okay, I'm probably in the middle. I run out of water. See, nothing left. All right, so let us try the other head. I'm gonna add some more water to this thing. Bear with me. I think the quickest way is to just slide this guy out again and add it from the top. There we go. Just adding water. and it's full. We're full again. Okay, put this guy back in and slide. Okay, I'm changing the head. We're gonna try this one. Now this is the one with comes with that strange setting here where you can turn it. I don't know if you can see this, but there is some kind of a little wheel on the end there. So I'm gonna try this out. Let's put it on intense here. Okay. Okay, you can see the wheel turning, you see that? And when you shoot it against the dark background there, you can see it's going in every direction. Okay, it's like a fan, like a cone coming out. And then you plug this guy in, it probably stops the wheel from turning, right? Right, no wheel turning. And it just shoots it at whatever angle the wheel was last at. So it's going at that angle. But watch, if I turn this thing again, whoops, and now close it, the wheel is probably at a different angle, so it's going to shoot at a different angle. Or is it only up? Yeah, I guess it shoots up only. Doesn't matter where the wheel is. So it's at a little bit of a 45-degree angle there from the head. Okay? So that's this guy. Oh, take that off. All right, so yeah, I'm kind of bummed that I pushed that thing in. Just be careful. As soon as you get this thing, you push it in. That's what happens. And you know what? Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get an instrument and try to pry that out again. Okay, hang on. All right, and we're back. I got something here. Let's lift this sucker out if we can. Can we? Oh, look at that. Hold on a second. Does that toggle? Push in. Oh, such an idiot. All right, so check this out. You press it in, it stays clicked in. You press again, comes out, in, out. Now, what's the point of this thing? Let's find out. Does it make any difference to the stream? Let's see. Okay, this is with it out. Let's try. Okay, that's quite an intense stream there. Okay, let's push it in. Any difference? Oh, hold on, I'm running out of water. It comes out from the sides. You know, notice that? It's not a direct in between. See how it's more of a flow? Hold on, I'm really full here. Let's dump the water. I'm about right down to the bottom part here. Okay, so just to recap, when you have that pushed in, you'll notice against that dark background, it comes out kind of spread out. When you push this guy in and toggles and you have it now popping out, you'll get a sharper point. So essentially, out of the two heads here, you can have this thing into a kind of a spread out, more soft kind of push stream. When you toggle it out, it shoots right out that tip into a very fine stream. And on this guy, if that's up, it'll shoot at a 45-degree angle fine stream. And if you push this down, that little wheel spins around and creates like this cone spread of water. So you got basically 4 modes in here, 4 different shooting patterns. Although I don't know what the difference would be with this one versus using this one. If you just have that shooting one stream and this shooting a stream, they're both coming off almost at the same angle, you see, at the 45-degree angle from the head. But there you have it. So, and you have color-coded tips here. I'm not sure if this can be changed or not. I think these can slide up and down for different family members. I don't know. Can you get different colored rings so you can use some for your, you know, the wife and kids have a different color? See, this does come off, you see? The ring comes off. So theoretically speaking, if they have different ring colors, you can purchase them and have different colors for the different members of your family. And I don't think this comes with any other rings, at least not in the package. I don't see anything here. The box is empty at this point. Nothing here. All right. So, and I'm sure if I read the manual, a lot of this would be answered. Of course, I don't like to read the manuals. I just like to use them. So, but that's, I believe that's it. There you have it. Does it explain how to click the other one? I don't know. I'm looking here, and at least pictorially, if you look, okay, let's look at the photos here. Okay, click, yes, you can put it shows you that you can remove the ring. The rings came already on this thing, but you can remove the ring. That's how you charge it. You put that little pin on the bottom inside the charger. That's pretty self-explanatory. You can add the water to eye, plugs in, yes. Add water through the little thing on the side. Click it in. It doesn't explain to you that you can press the button there to unclick it, at least not on that picture. It shows you that you can use different modes here. Notice that, yeah, sensitive, medium, intense, so it shows you how much water is flowing through. On demand is that single button there. It shows you that on that tip with the spiralizer, the wheel that spins around, you can either have a stream or a spiral. Yeah, it does show you can press by opening that, removing it, and you press the button here to click and remove the reservoir, and you can wash it. However, it does not at all show, oh, you can unscrew here. What is this? Oh, if you want to remove the battery, you can unscrew the bottom screws and then remove the battery. But what it doesn't show you is that this thing here can click in and out. At least I don't see it. Let's see if it says here. Here, jet functions. On applicable nozzles, you can choose between different jet streams. Down or up. By sliding the jet switch down or up. Before doing so, turn off the water stream and on the handle. You can choose between different streams by sliding the jet switch down or up. Is this the jet switch? No, hold on. This is the jet switch here. Up or down, that's the jet switch. But I don't see anything talking about this guy. Pressing it in and out. With some, nozzle not be new, jet functions, rotating stream for the rotating micro bubbles, focus stream jet, upper post on the focus, blah, press on demand. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything. Doesn't say anything. At least I can't see it. That's why, I don't know, maybe somewhere buried deep in this manual, it tells you about that function. But, you know, I thought it was a defect. That's why I took out my instrument and tried to pull it out with this thing. But then I realized it's actually a function of the tip. It's quite clever. All right, so there you have it. Here we are. This is the Oral-B Water Flosser. I don't know if they had any of these on the market before, if it's something brand new. And I believe last one we reviewed was from another manufacturer. Precision jet nozzle. It says precision jet nozzle, aqua floss nozzle, okay. Yeah, doesn't really tell me anything here. Recycle, Procter & Gamble, and that's it. Okay, so there you have it. My first look at the Oral-B Water Flosser. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you manage to buy one of these things and start using it, let me know what you think in the comments. Ergonomically, I mean, there's really no better way to design one of these things with the actual water embedded in the handle. I mean, you can't, this is huge. I mean, this thing is gigantic. You can see for somebody who's smaller, it'd be hard to kind of grip this humongous handle. But there's no other option if you're going to have water contained in the handle, unless you go to one of those standalone water picks that actually has a reservoir tank, and you have a thin tube that goes to the reservoir tank. The advantage of this is you can use it anywhere. So you can take this into the shower. You don't have to plug it into anything because it's got battery. So I guess you know, it can be a little bit more convenient that way. Oral-B, the regular water picks type water flossers have to be plugged in. You have a much smaller handle, but of course, you know, you can't just take it anywhere you want. You're tethered essentially to the reservoir. So you're gonna have to make do with, maybe if you do use this in the shower, for example, you floss with it, then, you know, you can open it up, fill it with water while you're in the shower because you're there anyway, and then can keep going. So in that sense, you know, you don't have to be as inconvenienced by having to refill this up, but I think you might have to probably refill it a few times to get the job done, because it does pretty much empty out this small reservoir. Because it shoots so fast, it'll empty that reservoir out not very long time. You might not be able to clean the whole mouth with one reservoir full. The other advantage is, I guess you can also add different chemicals to this, although I wouldn't recommend it. Water is the only thing you should put in there. If you start using things like Listerine, it may damage the internal components because there's all sorts of residues and stuff gets stuck inside. You know, peroxide, maybe mixed with water, could be manageable. Salty water, perhaps, could be something that it can tolerate. Although even if you do any of those, I would still run it and flush it for a few minutes with clean water after you every time you do use any kind of other thing than water, because you just want all of the inside to be washed out and everything that you might have put through there to be completely flushed out. Yeah, so there you have it. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, please leave me some comments, subscribe, and thumbs up. Bye for now.